Top 3 pitching tips so you can dial in these wedge shots and start lowering your scores. Number 1, the lie of the club. What we find with lots of amateurs is they get the lie of the club a little bit this way. And the toe up ideas are built around their setup with their 7-iron drivers, which they tend to apply sometimes to their wedges. Now, even with the straight leading edge pointing straight here, with the toe in the air, so handles low, you're going to find you're going to pull, frustratingly, a lot of lofted clubs. So let's make sure you get the club a little bit more flat on the ground in setup, which for lots of people will mean handle a little higher, standing a little taller, just to make sure that lie is synced with the loft, and it'll help us hit target a lot more often. Number 2, let's keep the body moving. Pitch shots, I see lots of kind of straight lines, people trying to push clubs down lines, and arms really starting to separate away from body. I want you to really get the feeling of your body turns, backhand through, is what's powering this shot. So if I want to hit the ball X distance, I'll turn my body X distance at X speed. I'm not particularly separating my arms away. The more we can get your body rotating to create the strike, it's almost making you feel like your arms are kind of relaxed and passive and moving with the sides of your body, almost connected up, they feel, to just turn back and through. You're going to find your strike improves. If your strike improves, you'll start hitting it the same distance each time, subject to how big a turn you make. Hitting that same consistent distance, it's going to lower your scores by hitting better wedges. And the last one, we're all guilty of not doing this enough. So me included, distance control and practicing it, and that might mean monthly, weekly, every time you go to the range, make sure you work a bit of distance control with your wedges in, trying to understand how far a ball goes when you hit it at X speed, when you hit it with X turn. You need to be able to call on these distances instantly. You're going to hit a drive, a 7-iron, hit a green. Next time you're going to hit a drive, and then you're going to have 40 yards. Can you hit your ball 40 yards just one go at it? Next hole you're going to hit a drive, a 7-iron chip out, you can have 80 yards. Do you know where 80 yards is? If you don't, if you're not that good at these things, you need to get better. Dialing in your distances by better practice, practicing to different targets each week, each month, and making sure they're dialed in for your swings is absolutely going to lower your scores.